Hi everybody, Gareth from GT Auto Media in collaboration with Ask Dave Taylor. Today I'm going to be talking about the AZDOME M550 dash camera. This camera has three primary features that I personally really like. The first one is that it shoots in 4K, but not only that, it comes with multiple cameras in this box, so you can configure it however you want. There's a camera that faces front throughout your windshield that records everything happening in front of you. There's a smaller attachment that connects to this that actually films inside of your vehicle. And lastly, there's a camera that you can hook up to your rear windshield so that it views behind you as well. And these can all simultaneously record, and they have a lot of features built in to protect you if you do get into an accident or if there's footage that you need to use. So there's three configurations that you can set up these cameras in, since there are three cameras. The first option is just this front-facing camera, and when you do just this, it shoots in 4K. This camera records the interior of your vehicle. If you plug them in, it shoots at 4K, but it's 4K combined across both cameras. Again, if you include the third rear camera, it's 4K, but it's divvied up among three cameras. So when you're using all three, you get about 2K resolution on the primary camera, you get about 1080 on this interior camera, and about 1080 on the rear-facing camera as well. So arguably, yes, it does shoot in 4K, but it's not like each angle that you have is going to be in 4K. Personally, I think that AZDOME could have been more forthcoming about that information. To its credit, this primary camera films beautifully. The 4K image that you get from the AZDOME 550 out of the front of your car is great. I actually took a time lapse that I'm going to show you guys right now. The second primary feature that I really love about this camera is that it has a 24-hour parking monitor. And there's three pillars to that which make it successful. The first is that it has a collision detection, which actually measures the G-force of the camera at all times, and it can detect accidents and save the footage loops without you even needing to be in the car. So if you park your car on the street overnight, someone hits it, drives away, it will automatically save this data for you. That's a pretty standard feature when it comes to dash cams, but for the price point of this, including three cameras and 4K resolution if you're just using the primary camera, I think that's a great feature. Additionally, the second pillar is that it has time-lapse parking mode, and that's up to 24 hours of continuous loop. And that's in case you just want to look back and see what was going on. It has a time-lapse and it'll show you, pretty quickly, but it'll show you what it's seen for the past 24 hours. Lastly, this has motion detection on it. So it keeps a very slow energy consumption on standby, but it does monitor for motion in the field of view of the camera. So if there's someone that's checking out your car, maybe they want to look at your windshield wipers, or they're trying to fiddle under your hood, then this will take care of that, and it'll give video of them and you can review it yourself to see what was going on. The third primary thing that I really like about this dash cam is that it has IR night vision with Sony electronics. So despite not having any Sony branding anywhere on it, those are the internals of this camera, and Sony makes really great products. I'm actually filming on a Sony camera right now. Getting into the weeds a little bit, this does come with a 12-month warranty, and it has 24/7 support, which includes after-sales service. So why that's important is that oftentimes people will buy this, but they don't want to install it themselves. Maybe you don't want to install it yourself. So after-party sales includes install, it includes purchasing through a third party, and any other factor that isn't actually through AZDOME, but it does have to do with their product. I think that's great. So one thing that I really don't like about this kit is that this rear camera is designed to be permanently mounted to the outside of your vehicle. Now there's two reasons that I don't like that. The first one is that I live in a very humid place. I don't want to drill into my steel panels on my truck because it's going to rust. The second is that you have to then thread this cord into your vehicle. And not only is it going to be permanently attached, but then you're having to wire it into your vehicle from outside of your vehicle and all the way around to the front primary camera which seems like a headache. Additionally, it's not optimized for trucks. I drive a truck, and there's not a good way to install this and have it connect to the camera. There is an aftermarket part that you can buy from them, and you can buy it on Amazon, and it allows you to mount it to the rear window of your car, but it's not included. So unfortunately, I don't have any footage of this rear camera to show you guys because I don't have anywhere to put it. So if you drive a truck and you're looking at this bundle, I still think that it's fantastic. This primary dash camera is great, but if you're really wanting to get the rear as well and you want both sides of video, well, you're either going to need to think outside of the box, or you might be considering looking into a different one. Some other great features about the M550 is that it has built-in Wi-Fi, which allows you to use an app with it, and it comes with a 64GB micro SD card installed already. So you do have to format it before you use the camera, but you can use it immediately out of the box and you don't have to buy any additional things for it. Like I mentioned before, this dash camera comes with 3 different cameras. This is the first camera that I'm going to talk about. This is the rear view camera. So this you put in the rear of your vehicle facing behind you. It has this very long cord that would be great to tuck under trim or panels, and this records what's going on behind you, and then it plugs into this primary unit right here, and this is what processes everything that's going on. You can see on the side here that there's a little plug-in for it. Very easy. You might also notice that there's nothing on the front of here. That's because this has a magnetic connection. So you connect it just like that. There you go. This connects to your vehicle and it's good. But if by any chance you need to take it off for any reason, just pops off right like that. You can take it inside, you can plug it into your computer, you can look at the files, you can pull it down to adjust the settings with these nice buttons on the bottom here. There's a lot of options. You can see this is connected. This will go up in your car windshield window, connected with a sticky. And you can see out here it records the front, and right here it's going to record you in the car. Unfortunately, a lot of the time it's he said, she said. Sometimes having a dash camera can be the difference for your insurance or for the police report. All this information is handily stored in this pamphlet right here. There's instructions. It shows you how to edit certain modes. It shows you how to connect it to your computer, how to get the app, how to set up Wi-Fi. It's very comprehensive. It's a very robust box. It comes with lots of information, comes with lots of cords, everything you need to get this up and running out of the box. The last thing is how this connects to your vehicle. And I'm going to show you in my vehicle how I set it up in just a minute. But basically, there's a little slide that you can click into place. You slide it into the mounting adapter, and then you take the sticky tape off, put it on your car, and you're done. It's as simple as that. As you can see, I connect the cable, and it'll prompt you with a menu with a couple options to go through. Just do that quickly, I cut it out. And then you basically just want to clean off your windshield, make sure it's level, I already measured for mine, and just stick it on. Hold it for a little bit, and you should be good to go. Don't forget that you have to format the card. Overall, I would say this is a fantastic camera. I'm looking forward to using it. And if you get one and you have any questions or you have any thoughts, please feel free to leave it below. Thanks for watching.